guys, welcome to a new video after a long time at long last. The past 1.5 months I've been doing a lot of basically thinking and a lot of introspection, and while I've been very out there in my personal life, I've been meeting a lot of people, I've had a lot of friends over, there's been loads of stuff happening, and at the same time I've had a lot of time to really just sit back and sort of take it all in and just think about a lot of things. I've been reading a lot more than I did for a while, which is really great. I don't know if you know Teal Swan's YouTube channel. I have talked about it before in a previous video. I'll link her channel down below, go check it out. She recently released a new book called Shadows Before Dawn, which is all about self-love basically, and finding self-love through the pain of your hardest times and using those as a catalyst for self-love and for greater spiritual understanding. So I read that book, then I read Teal's first book, which is The Sculptor in the Sky, which is basically the universe and how to create the life you want. And wow, it just catalyzed so many things, and I'm really loving reading these spiritual books at the moment. It's absolutely amazing. And there was one particular thing in her book Shadows Before Dawn that she said that really made me think, and that's really still stuck with me because it ties into the whole food and nutrition thing that is obviously one of the topics that I'm the most passionate about. And what she said was, well, there was a whole section about food and diet and how one should eat basically, and the question is there a spiritual diet and all that. And one of the things she said was that in terms of the law of attraction, which we all know, what you think you receive, and the thoughts that you think are what then manifests in your actual in your reality around you. And I've never thought of applying that to food, which is now that, like, as soon as I read what she said, I was like, oh wow, that's actually so obvious, and I'd never even thought of it before, which is why it was so astounding to me. So basically what Teal said in her book is that obviously the law of attraction applies to food as well, and the vibration, the frequency that you're vibrating at, your body, your being, your thoughts, that frequency that you're at obviously attracts and determines the foods that you'll be attracted to. So if you're in a really low down vibration of hopelessness and despair or fear, or like really like deep anger or hurt or loss or grief or something like that, obviously you're going to crave food that corresponds to that vibration. So you're going to crave food like let's say fast food, nutritionally dead food that has a very low vibration. On the other end of the spectrum is obviously living foods, superfoods, fruit, vegetables, stuff like cacao and maca, all those really high vibration foods, clear spring water, coconut water even, like really high vibration, clean, pure foods. And obviously when you're in a vibration of love and gratitude and receiving, then it's a lot easier to go and have that salad, for example. So that's the concept, and for me it really was an actual enlightening moment, because it just made me understand so much. And the two things that I really want to also to ask you to apply this to is actually the first is diet, in terms of because I've said a couple of times before, when people think about dieting, they think about losing weight because there's something on them and it's too much and they need to get rid of it. And it's not a vibration of abundance, it's a vibration of lack. It's a vibration of a lack of being skinny, a lack of being beautiful, a lack of feeling confident, for example. So you're very much in that lack and non-abundant vibration, which is obvious. And like now, actually having made that connection, you eat what you are, but not just you are what you eat, but you eat what you are. Having made that connection, now it's obvious that if you're dieting to lose weight because you hate yourself and you're not okay with yourself the way you are currently, then obviously you're going to start binging because you're in that very low vibration of, oh, I'm not good enough and it's horrible and I hate myself. Obviously you're going to binge on junk food because that's the vibration that you're attracting, and there's nothing you'll be able to do about it in that sense. And the best salad in the world will taste like shit because it's not on your vibration. And that's like for me one of the main reasons why I'm against that idea of dieting, because really you're restricting abundance, you're restricting life, and that's just not something that works long term. It works until you hit that real point of suffering where you say, okay, I can't do this anymore, and then you have to find an actual loving way to turn it around. And the other part where I wanted to apply this connection is actually just something that I've noticed also myself over time, because I mean, it's for me, it's been a long time eating healthier foods, getting to know new foods and stuff. Um, and what I notice and what other people also say is that, for example, in the beginning, eating raw foods, for example, can be quite difficult because you're not used to it and you still crave other foods. But then as you get more into it, you start craving more of the good foods. And what I noticed for myself was I used to crave a lot of sweets about a year and a half ago. I would crave so many sweets, and nowadays I don't really crave sweets, I crave fruit. Instead of being like, oh, I really, I could really binge on some cookies right now, I'm like, oh, I could just eat 10 peaches, or give me a kilo of cherries and I'll eat them, you know. Um, and I won't go through the supermarket looking at the chocolate bars and at the candy. Ooh, that looks so good, and oh no, but I mustn't. I'll walk through the food section and be like, oh my god, those plums look so juicy. Let me get them because I can allow myself to. And that's a very interesting change in your vibration, because it's not just your thoughts that change your vibration, but it's the things that you interact with that change your vibration too. So the more of the good stuff, the more of the pure, fresh, high vibration stuff you put into your body, it interacts with your body and your body adapts, so your vibration gets higher, so you start becoming more accustomed to those kinds of foods. So it's got those two mechanisms basically, where you're dieting and you're restricting the abundance, so obviously you're going to go for the bad stuff. And then it's got the thing where you may be still in a bit of a lower vibration, but you're putting in the good stuff, you're putting in the pure high energy foods, and because of that your body adapts and your vibration just becomes higher and higher, and then it helps you cope with things. Yeah, so that's my thought for the day, and I really want to know what you think about this, the whole law of attraction thing, and if this concept makes sense to you. Let me know if you don't. I mean, if you think I'm talking complete mumbo jumbo, then let me know as well. And yeah, I really want to know your opinion in the comments. And it's so good to be making YouTube videos again. It's actually, I don't know how I didn't actually miss this so much, because I mean, when I wasn't making YouTube videos enough for the past month and a half, I was like, oh, I don't feel like making a video. I don't know if I have anything to talk about. And now that I'm sitting here in front of the camera, I'm still talking. Yeah, so it's great to be back, and I'll see you in the next video. And talk to me in the comments below. I really want to hear your opinion. See you next video. Bye bye.